Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our English learning journey. I am so happy you are here with us today. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. Hello, Sarah. Hello, everyone. It's really wonderful to be here today. Sarah, how are you feeling this week?
I'm feeling great, Alex. The sun is shining, and I'm ready to share something special. But tell me, Alex, how is your week going? You look a little bit thoughtful today.
To be honest, Sarah, I've been feeling a bit stuck. Just a little bit stuck with my own learning goals.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. What do you mean by stuck? Tell me more about it.
Well, I keep thinking that I need more things to get better. I feel like I need a better phone, better apps, or maybe some very expensive books. I even thought about signing up for a really high-priced English course.
I see. So you feel like what you have right now is not enough to help you improve?
Exactly. And then I sometimes think maybe I just need to move to England. To be in a place where everyone speaks English all the time. Full immersion. That would fix everything, right?
Move to England? Wow, that is a very big step, Alex.
Yeah, I know. But that's what people say, isn't it? They say you need to live in a specific country to really learn the language.
Well, Alex, that is very interesting. It is interesting because our topic for today is perfect for you. It's perfect for anyone who feels like they don't have enough resources.
Oh, really? What is the topic then? I'm very curious now.
Today, we are talking about a very important principle. Start where you are and use what you have.
Start where you are and use what you have. Okay, Sarah, I'm listening. Tell me more about this.
You see, Alex, many learners make the same mistake you are making. They think they need perfect conditions. They think they need perfect tools and a perfect environment to make progress.
Isn't that true, though? Don't better tools make learning faster?
Not necessarily. The truth is, you already have enough. In fact, you probably have more than enough.
Do I, though? I just have my old phone and a few basic books. Is that really enough?
Yes, Alex, it really is. And today, we are going to explore why that is true.
All right. I hope you're right, Sarah. I'm ready to learn.
Before we dive deep into this, I want to give a quick reminder to our listeners. We want you to feel comfortable here. This is your space. You can pause this video anytime, you can rewind it, and you can listen to it again. There is no rush, ever. Learn at your own pace.
That's a great point. Pacing is very important. So, Sarah, let's go back to this feeling. Why do I feel like I need more things? Where does that feeling come from?
Well, think about it. We see advertisements everywhere, don't we?
Oh, yes. Every time I open social media, I see an ad. One says, "This app will make you fluent in 30 days." Another one says, "This secret method is what teachers don't want you to know."
Exactly. The magic solutions. They make us feel like our current life is boring and our resources are not good enough. They make us feel like we are missing something special.
That is exactly how I feel. I look at my books and I think, this is not enough. I need that magic app.
Can I share something with you, Alex? I call this the perfect conditions myth.
The perfect conditions myth. That sounds like a mystery story.
It's a myth because perfect conditions do not exist. Waiting for the perfect time or the perfect tool is just waiting. It's not learning.
So I'm just waiting for something that will never come?
Unfortunately, yes. Many people do this. They wait for more time, more money, the right teacher, or the right moment. But the best learners, they don't wait. They start right now with exactly what they have in their hands.
But Sarah, what if what I have really isn't good enough? What if I'm using the wrong book?
Let me ask you a few questions, Alex. Do you have a phone?
Yes, I do.
Do you have an internet connection?
Yes, I'm using it right now.
And can you listen to this podcast or watch this video?
Well, obviously yes, because I'm talking to you.
Then you have enough. In fact, you have more than enough. You have a world of information right in your pocket.
I never thought about it that way. I was looking for something extra, but I already have the most powerful tools.
Exactly. Think about it like fitness. Imagine someone who wants to get fit and healthy.
Okay, I'm imagining it.
That person might think, I need a fancy gym membership. I need expensive workout clothes. I need a personal trainer.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Most people think that way.
But actually, that person can start right now. They can go for a walk around the neighborhood. They can do push-ups in their living room. They can use the stairs in their building.
So the simple things work too?
Often, they work better. Why? Because you actually do them. A fancy gym membership often goes unused because it feels like a big task to go there. But a walk, you can do that anytime.
That is very true. I have a gym membership that I haven't used in months, but I walk to the store every single day.
See? The simple, consistent action is what brings results. Small, simple, and consistent, that beats fancy and complicated every single time.
Small, simple, and consistent. I like that. I need to remember that.
Now, Alex, let's talk about hidden treasures.
Hidden treasures? Are we looking for gold now?
In a way, yes. English gold. I want you to make a list of all the resources you already have, but you are not using to their full potential.
Like what?
Like your phone settings, your music apps, your favorite TV shows, and even your own thoughts. These are hidden treasures in your daily life.
Okay, I want to try that. But Sarah, can I be honest with you about one more thing?
Always, Alex. What is it?
Sometimes I feel like my life is too boring for learning English. I don't travel, I don't meet foreigners, I just go to work, come home, and watch TV. How can I learn English in a boring life?
I hear this a lot. But Alex, can I challenge that idea?
Sure, go ahead.
What TV shows do you watch?
Mostly series, crime dramas, some comedy shows.
And do you watch them in English?
Sometimes, usually with subtitles in my own language.
Alex, that is English practice.
But it doesn't feel like studying. It feels like I'm just relaxing.
Good. It shouldn't feel like hard study all the time. That is the point. This is what I call the hidden classroom principle.
The hidden classroom?
Yes. Your whole life is full of classrooms, but you just don't recognize them. When you watch a show in English, that is a listening classroom. When you read comments on a YouTube video, that is a reading classroom. When you sing along to an English song, that is a pronunciation classroom.
But those things feel too easy. Do they really count as learning?
Alex, who says learning has to be hard and painful? Who says it has to be serious and boring with heavy textbooks?
I don't know. I guess I just thought that if it's fun, it's not working.
That is not true. Here is something very important. Your brain doesn't know if you are in a quiet room with a book or if you are sitting on your couch watching a movie. It just absorbs language.
My brain doesn't know the difference?
No, input is input, and enjoyable input is often better because you do it more. If you enjoy a crime drama, you will watch it for an hour. If you hate a textbook, you will close it after 5 minutes.
Wow. So watching my favorite shows is actually helping me?
Yes, Think about it. You hear natural conversations, you learn slang, you pick up common expressions, you get used to different accents. It all adds up.
I thought I was being lazy, but maybe I was actually learning. That makes me feel so much better.
You were definitely learning. The only question is, can we make it a little more intentional?
What do you mean by intentional?
I mean small tweaks. Instead of just watching the movie, maybe you could repeat one phrase that you really like, or maybe you could turn off the subtitles for just 5 minutes to test yourself.
Just small changes?
Yes, we call this the 1% upgrade.
The 1% upgrade. Tell me more.
You take what you already do, like watching TV or listening to music, and you make it just 1% more useful for your English. You don't have to change your whole life. You just adjust it a little bit.
So if I'm already listening to music, I just look up the lyrics for one song?
Exactly. That is a 1% upgrade. It's manageable, it's easy, and it works.
That sounds much better than moving to another country. But Sarah, I have one more worry.
What is it?
I don't know any native speakers. I don't have anyone to talk to. How can I practice speaking if I'm alone?
This is a very common worry. But let me ask you, Alex, do you ever talk to yourself?
Yes, probably too much, actually. I talk to myself when I'm cooking or when I'm looking for my keys.
Perfect. Do it in English.
Talk to myself in English? Won't people think I'm crazy?
Only if you do it loudly in the middle of the street. But seriously, try to narrate your day. Say, now I am making coffee. The coffee smells good. I am a bit tired today.
That sounds a little bit funny, but I can see how it helps.
It works because you are practicing speaking without pressure. There's no one to judge you. There's no one to make mistakes in front of. You are building confidence in a safe space.
I never thought of talking to myself as real practice.
It is very real. Think of it like a gym for your mouth. You are training the muscles, you are practicing the sounds, and you are getting used to the rhythm of the language.
A gym for my mouth. I like that. And what if I make a mistake while I'm talking to myself? No one is there to correct me.
Ah, the mistake fear. This is what stops many people. But Alex, making mistakes is a natural part of learning, always.
But I don't want to learn bad habits.
Think about children. When a child is learning to speak, they make mistakes constantly. They say things wrong for a long time, but slowly they correct themselves. Why? Because they are surrounded by the language.
But I'm not a child, and I'm not surrounded by English speakers.
But you are. You have your shows, your podcasts, your music. Your brain is always comparing what you say to what you hear from those resources. Over time, your brain will notice the patterns and fix the mistakes itself.
So mistakes can fix themselves over time?
Many of them do. Not all, but the most common ones will smooth out as you get more input. Right now, the most important thing is not to be perfect. The most important thing is to just use the language.
Just use the language. That sounds so simple when you say it.
It is simple, Alex. We are the ones who make it complicated. We think we need permission to start. We think we need the perfect moment. But we just need to start. Start messy. Start imperfect. But start where you are.
I think I've been waiting for too long. I've been waiting for a perfect version of myself to start learning.
Many people do. But the good news is you can change that right now, today, this very moment.
With what I already have.
Exactly. With exactly what you already have. Your phone, your time, and your daily routine.
You know, Sarah, I feel different now. I feel lighter, like I don't have to carry the pressure of being perfect anymore.
I am so happy to hear that, Alex. That pressure is what stops progress. When you let go of it, you can finally move forward.
I just needed to begin. That was the hardest part.
It always is. But once you start, momentum builds. Small actions lead to bigger actions, and your confidence will grow every day.
Like a snowball rolling down a hill?
A perfect metaphor, yes. A tiny snowball becomes huge if it just keeps rolling, and your job is to just start the roll. Push that tiny snowball today.
My phone, my TV, my walks, those are my snowballs.
Exactly. All of it is enough. All of it is a classroom.
Okay, Sarah, I believe you now. I really do.
Finally. You're stubborn, what can I say? But you've convinced me.
Stubborn is good. Stubborn learners are the ones who keep going when things get difficult. Use that energy to keep practicing. Thanks, Sarah. This has been very helpful.
You're welcome, Alex. Now let's bring it all together for our listeners. What did we learn today?
First, we learned about the perfect conditions myth. I don't need perfect things to learn. I just need to start.
Good. What else?
We learned about the hidden classroom. My whole life is a place to learn. TV, music, videos, even talking to myself.
And the most important one?
I don't need to change my whole life. I just need to make small, tiny improvements to what I already do.
Excellent, Alex. You've got it. And don't forget DIY immersion. You can create an English environment anywhere. Change your phone language, follow English accounts on social media, or listen to a podcast while you cook dinner.
DIY immersion. I can do that. I can do all of that.
I know you can. And to our listeners, we have a challenge for you today. We call this the Resource Inventory Challenge.
Here is how it works. This week, make a list. Write down every English resource you already have. Your phone, your music, your books, everything.
Then, circle 3 things that you are not using enough and commit to using them this week, just for 10 minutes a day.
Small steps, right, Sarah?
Small steps lead to real progress. We would love to see your lists. Share them with us in the comments. We love seeing what resources you discover in your own lives.
Yes, please share. It helps other learners too. And remember, the transcript for this episode is available if you want to read along.
The worksheet will help you with your 1% upgrades. You can find the links in the description below.
Well, I think I'm ready to go home and talk to myself while I make dinner.
That's the spirit, Alex. Just remember, you don't need more, you don't need better, and you definitely don't need perfect. You just need to begin.
Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can.
That is the whole message. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Your boring life is actually a hidden classroom. Enjoy it.
We will be back soon with another video. Until then, be kind to yourself and keep going.
Goodbye for now.
Bye-bye, everyone. See you next time.